Ever wondered what would happen if a beloved cartoon character took a dark turn? Prepare yourself for Screamboat, a horror reimagining that transforms the iconic Steamboat Willie into a nightmarish figure. Welcome to nerdsection.com. To truly understand the gravity of this reimagining, we need to revisit the origins of the character that inspired it all. Back in 1928, the world was introduced to Mickey Mouse through Steamboat Willie, the first ever synchronized sound cartoon. Directed by Walt Disney and UB Iwerks, this short became a cornerstone of animation history, paving the way for a global entertainment empire. It featured Mickey as the carefree and mischievous pilot of a steamboat, whistling his way into pop culture history. With its simple humor, toe-tapping tunes, and groundbreaking animation techniques, it set a standard for decades of cartoons to follow. Over the years, Mickey Mouse evolved into a symbol of optimism and joy. From the silly symphonies to his colorful adventures in Fantasia and beyond, the character became an international ambassador for family entertainment. Mickey's persona stayed firmly on the wholesome side, making him an unlikely candidate for horror. That's why the very idea of Screamboat feels like such a daring, genre-defying move. The prospect of taking a timeless, innocent character and twisting it into something terrifying has captured the curiosity of fans and skeptics alike.
We're not alone.
I heard stories about a monster that lurked in the underbelly of the ferry. After 90 years, he's actually out in the public. Steamboat Willie.
Screamboat is shaping up to be one of the most talked about horror films in recent memory, and for good reason. Co-written, produced, and directed by Stephen Lamort, this slasher flick isn't just a clever play on words. It's a visceral nightmare set against the backdrop of New York City. The film centers on a late-night ferry ride that turns into a bloodbath when a mischievous, anthropomorphic mouse decides to take out his murderous frustrations on the unsuspecting passengers. What starts as a routine commute across the river quickly becomes a fight for survival, as the passengers realize their seemingly innocent tormentor is anything but. The cast features an ensemble of talent ready to bring this macabre story to life. David Howard Thornton, celebrated for his spine-chilling portrayal of Art the Clown in the Terrifier franchise, steps into the shoes, or rather, oversized gloves, of the killer mouse. Thornton is known for his ability to make audiences laugh and shiver in equal measure, and early buzz suggests he brings the same unnerving energy to this role. Joining him are Tyler Posey as the heroic radio operator Mike and Kaylee Hyman as Cindy, a passenger whose resourcefulness might just save the day. Supporting cast members include Allison Piddle, Amy Schumacher, Jesse Posey, and Jesse Cove, each bringing their own dynamic energy to this high-stakes narrative. One of the standout elements of Screamboat is its dedication to practical effects. The killer mouse's grotesque appearance was designed by Christian Cordella and realized by Quantum Creation FX, a team renowned for their work in creating realistic and horrifying creature effects. The design incorporates elements of the original Steamboat Willie aesthetic, including exaggerated gloves and ears, but with a gruesome, sinister twist. Early images suggest a creature that's both cartoonish and deeply unsettling, striking the perfect balance for this twisted homage. Fans are buzzing with excitement and curiosity over this bold reinterpretation of an animated classic. On forums and social media, many are expressing their anticipation for David Howard Thornton's portrayal, with some calling him the perfect choice to bring a comedic yet menacing energy to the role. His work in Terrifier has set the bar high, and fans are eager to see how he adapts his performance to this iconic mouse-turned killer. The concept of reimagining public domain characters in new, often darker contexts has been gaining traction recently, and Screamboat is a prime example of this trend. Fans are intrigued by how the film might weave elements of the original Steamboat Willie into its horror narrative. Some speculate about subtle Easter eggs or nods to Mickey's early days, while others are simply excited to see a fresh and daring take on a character that's been a symbol of innocence for nearly a century. However, there's also some debate among horror enthusiasts and Disney purists. While many are thrilled at the prospect of blending nostalgia with terror, others are concerned about how far the film will push the boundaries of the character's legacy. For now, most fans are willing to give it the benefit of the doubt, especially with Stephen Lamort at the helm. Known for his ability to mix dark humor with genuine scares, Lamort is expected to deliver a movie that's as clever as it is chilling. The practical effects are another major point of discussion. Early glimpses of the killer mouse have left fans impressed and horrified in equal measure. Many are praising the decision to use practical effects rather than relying heavily on CGI, as it adds a layer of tangibility to the horror. This commitment to craftsmanship has fans hoping for a film that feels visceral and grounded, even as it embraces its surreal premise. Screamboat will be released on January 30th, 2025, bringing its unique blend of horror and nostalgia to audiences worldwide. But Screamboat is not the only upcoming movie. Subscribe to never miss a preview video again.